The Americans earn twice as much as Europeans. On paper. Why? Because you cannot eat total compensation. You cannot invest gross salary. The world will take its cut of your total compensation. In the US, governments take less, but corporations around you eat everything else. In Europe, governments take much more, but tend to give you back services and welfare. Today we're looking at an average middle class family salary to understand who is wealthier at the end of the month between US, UK, Germany, and Italy. Let's get to it. Hello, fellow wealth seekers. Let's set the stage. Here I will post our budgeting table that will be filling up step by step as we go through the income and the cost variances of each region in the world. We're looking at a professional such as an engineer or a marketing manager and the way they earn. So for New York, we would be looking at $100K a year, dollars. If we're looking at Germany, that's 66,000 euros on average. If we're looking at the UK, 54,000 pounds. And in Italy, a mere 42,000 euros. But that is very decent there. Who is the winner? The US, by a landslide. The government arrives, demanding their portion. In Germany and Italy, you get hammered between taxes and social security. That's easily 40% of your salary. In the UK, moderate paying at 30%, and in the US, federal and state requires 25 to 28%. So the American is left with almost twice as much as the German and almost 3 times as much as the Italian. They feel rich. But here's the first plot twist, the hidden tax. You see, healthcare is included in Europe, while in the US, it easily demands up to $1,000 on top per family premium. Next to that, transport takes its toll. And while Europe is widely walkable and you can get by with 100 or 150 bus ticket or average tram subscription, in the US, a car is necessary also due to the longer and wider distances. Hence, between lease, insurance, and gas, you're looking at up to $800 a month. Suddenly, the American lead is shrinking. If you're single, math still favors the US. The moment you have a child, this shuffles completely. Kitas and asilos in Germany and Italy respectively are heavily subsidized. You're looking at maximum 300 to 400 euros a month. In the UK, childcare is among the most expensive in the world. A shocker, £1,500 on average. In the US, it is like a second mortgage with $2,000 average. Right now, their whole advantage has been shattered. Finally, we get to rent and groceries, the unmissable biggest cost lines in everybody's budget at the end of the month. There is no way around it. Inflation has hit hard across the globe, and these are sort of proportional to where everybody lives, in essence. Now we get to the bottom line, where the US, richest on paper, sees their wealth depleted down to around $200 after all the costs are deducted. The UK feeling the squeeze with the unfortunate situation of US proportional costs, but EU salaries. And Germany and Italy, the ones that started a little bit less evidently wealthy, able to instead absorb the costs across the different lines and indeed could save 15 to 20% of their salary each month proportionally. Now, the US makes you rich on paper, and you could win big if you are healthy, if you're frugal, if you're single. The moment that complicates a bit with a family, a child, perhaps some health issues, these makes it a clear disadvantageous position. While instead, the social security that the EU offers places you in a safer wealth accumulation position. I want to make sure we start 2026 strong. First, everyone who subscribes and leaves a comment under any of my videos will receive my free top 5 investment strategies for 2026. Simply post a comment and I'll drop the link. Secondly, I will be tracking the most active members of the community. So the ones that leave the most likes and meaningful comments will receive a free copy of one of my favorite finance books of all time, The Psychology of Money from Morgan Housel. So drop a comment, subscribe, and let's get your money right. And I'll award a special bonus point to Italy for their quality of life, weather, food, hidden equation that is intangible from the spreadsheet. So in essence, let us be clear that paper money does not necessarily qualify us or entitle us to any sort of wealth. We need to be clever in dissecting all the cost lines and understanding the benefits of our location, using them to our advantage, and starting to get ahead of the curve to accumulate our wealth. Until the next session, European Wealth Lab out.